Faith Time is our weekly conversation on matters of faith, and joining us this morning is Sam Sinclair with Cloverleaf Baptist Church in Mobile. Thank you for joining us, sir.
Yeah, good morning, Chad. It's awesome to be with you.
So we wanted to talk about the parallels between Christianity and American patriotism. What parallels do you see?
Well, I think once you define patriotism, you can kind of see quite a few parallels.
Okay.
Patriotism is simply loving your country,
Right,
and being grateful for it. And as Christians, we recognize that the second great commandment is to love your neighbor as yourself. So patriotism in its best form is simply loving your neighbors and the neighbors who happen to share the same country with you. And in its best form as well, patriotism is thanking God for the freedoms that we have, thanking God for the individuals who protect our country, and for all the things we enjoy as Americans.
So in what ways do the founders sort of cite Scripture in some of their work?
Sure. So a number of the founders were definitely influenced by Christianity. Others were not. We could think of Thomas Jefferson and Ben Franklin, who were not Christians. And I think we also recognize that, you know, the Declaration of Independence and the Constitution do not cite Scripture explicitly. However, they do emerge from a number of very Christian ideas. The idea that all men are created equal and are endowed by their Creator with unalienable rights. And then also what we see in the Constitution with the checks and balances, that reflects a Christian understanding of sin and the need for good government to be restrained, to be limited because of man's propensity to evil.
What do you pray for around July 4th?
I think it's always wise to thank God, any time of the year, frankly, thank God for the freedoms that we have. And in keeping with what 1 Timothy 2 tells us, we should be praying for our leaders. We should be praying for the peace, the security of our nation. And of course, that becomes especially appropriate as we're reminded of our commitment to our nation around July 4th.
Sam Sinclair with Cloverleaf Baptist Church will continue this topic in the next hour of News 5 this morning.